rogue deck. In other random news, big news today. A Malaysian plane crashed over the Ukraine. That kind of sucks. In more relevant news, Next Remus is released on Tuesday.
Watch your back.
Alright, the backstab is great against you, the eviscerate is great against handlock. Kind of. I'm actually not that sold on this anymore. This hand is pretty good against you.
I greet you.
The pleasure is mine.
So I'm sure I'll be repeating this several times, but the plan on the release date, which is July 22nd, a Tuesday, is I'm going to be running my free-to-play Asia deck through it, and then
Here we go.
we'll wing it from there. Depending on the strongness of the cards for a certain class, I'll choose my free-to-play class based off of that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Alright, I can backstab Edwin, and I will do so.
The Brotherhood shall come. So many possibilities.
So I think Freeze Mage will work in the current meta. Man, the current meta is gonna last for like 7 more. Wait, today is Thursday. 5 more days. So yeah, it's good enough for now. It's like enjoy what you can for the next 5 days, because everything will change, and that's good.
My eyes are open.
Why do you only keep Azure Drake when you are first? Well, according to Clento, it's too slow if you're going second.
It's time for a little fun.
So I plan on streaming next on Tuesday when it comes out. Yep, you better believe that I will be... Oh, I'm going to be playing on the Asia server. That might mean I actually get it a little faster? Or slower. I'll need to look up the details on that. It's like one of the two. Will it be faster or will it be slower?
Of course.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Guess I'll shadow step this one. Just leave the 4-4 as a 4-4. Not terribly exciting. Am I looking to get top 16 this season? Well, I basically have 5 days to do it, and then maybe a little more, since I am going to be abandoning whatever I'm doing for doing the free-to-play, just because it is excitingly different.
Here we go.
My eyes are open.
Sap the 2/2. What do I think the new meta will be? I don't think anyone could answer you. But I will give the general... Actually, I will answer you. There's a lot of hype over Nerubian Egg, so Zoo with Nerubian Egg is going to be the meta for the first day.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Thank you for all the haircut love. Alright, so that's 10 damage looking at me. So I am... currently have no answer other than Leroy into the 5-2. That'll cause me to lose, so good luck.
Get the best deals
Wah.
anywhere.
That didn't work. GG.
Well played. I guess.
Where?
Now, apparently, Hearthstone tracker didn't register that game. I mean, I add it and then restart this thing. 1 sec. There's a poll going around in chat about which emote should be voted out to make room for cool new ones. Appreciate it if you vote there. Gonna add the TSM emote, and also for those enterprising emote makers, I think a cool basic one, just like a thumbs up, is a good one. Like the Skype thumbs up, or the Facebook thumbs up, or whatever. The thumbs up is a universal emote, which I'm sure will see many uses. Oh, and I am relaunching this Hearthstone tracker thing in the meantime. Alright, here we go. What do I think the strongest deck will be when next Ramus comes out? I have no idea. But I'm going to just throw a wild guess while we have no idea that it's going to be... Oh man. It's so tempting to keep this, but I think all of it has to go. He replaced all the cards, which might mean he's hand lock. Maybe I should keep that. It's too dangerous. Welcome Aki and me to Valley Town.
Blessing?
I greet you.
Alright, next turn is going to be one gigantic Edwin Van Cleef. No, why not make it this turn? It's because Preparation hits Sinister Strike, which isn't great. But what'll Preparation hit next turn? Nothing really. Preparation, Sinister Strike, coin, Edwin Van Cleef. Just do it, I think.
So many.
The difference is I get to Shadow Step Edwin Van Cleef the next turn. And then replay it for another +4/+4. But I think the turn delay is not good enough. Oh, it's not good, basically.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
I think that Priest Death Rattle might be viable. Maybe.
So,
It's time for a little blood.
But I think Master Spell will be good.
Light
I think it'll be still too slow, but maybe. We don't know a lot of information about the other neutral cards of Naxxramas, so consider most of my cards, most of my answers are going to be maybe.
Here we go.
Because the best I have, is just like all of you, is an educated guess. My educated guess is that
My shield for Argus.
Nerubian Egg seems really good, and probably is really good, and therefore Zoo will be strong in the first 5 hours. And that is about all I can say.
Lapdogs, all of you.
I may want to Earthen Ring myself, and then Shadow Step this one and replay it. This way I get the health.
are open.
It's going to be set at a 6 health anyway, so I might as well do it this way.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
And I think I should hit that. That was somewhat painful. Why didn't I keep Azure Drake? Because I feared it was Zoo. Consider this scenario where if any of these cards are Azure Drake, it wouldn't work very well.
Of course.
Lapdogs, all of you.
Alright. I feel like I do need to gain the health here. Just gonna go all out, I guess.
My eyes are open.
Attempt to stay alive.
You call that a win?
Oh, that wasn't game. Okay. So I can Blade Flurry and deal 2 to everything.
So many options.
I'm going to need to kill everything in order to stay alive this turn. I should kill this first, so that... And then... Okay, so I can clear the board. It's not going to be pretty, but...
Lapdogs, all of you.
it's a thing.
More soul!
Choose soon.
At least I can set up lethal for next turn. I might actually be favored to win. Sick. Whoa. Did I watch any Day 2 IM matches? No, unfortunately I was sleeping and I was unable to see the games. I'll probably watch the VODs sometime. That was a narrow game. I'd like to think I made all the decisions correctly so that I barely survived off of 1 health. But it's tough to say.
Valera versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine!
Watch your back.
Oh, this time around I've got the backstab in the SI7. That's nice. The Dream against Zoo, which I happen to know it is. Oh, the double backstab. It's kind of the double Dream.
The pleasure is mine.
Put this apple on your head.
The light protects me.
This guy's tough.
Pretty sweet opening against Zoo to have a backstab SI7 agent. This is kind of their nightmare. Still though, I am going to need some follow-up. Which I do have in the Fan of Knives, which is nice. So I can kill this Harvest Golem. But it would utilize only 1 charge of Deadly Poison. It's
So
probably
many
less good.
options.
I'm going
Here
to
we go.
instead get an extra charge of Deadly Poison. How late do I sleep each day? Generally, I aim for 1 AM, but the last few days I have been doing the 3 AM sleep. There's just so many exciting things happening in the world.
Here we go.
Or just so many exciting things to do, and so little time to do them in.
I feel icky.
I'm really heavily in control here.
I wonder.
Azure Drake. Number 2. Yeah, I think I can afford that. And I can also afford to race him. I also should have Sinister Struck him there. Oh my gosh, total biscuit raid. That is so exciting.
Do you need a blessing?
My shield for Argus!
4, 8, 13. $14. Not quite. Yeah, this is one-sided. I feel like I should like do some kind of bad British accent in honor of TV, but mine would be too bad and not recognizable enough.
Well played.
Regardless, though. But isn't that lovely? It is my honor to host all of you fine chaps who have come over from the motherland. So pip pip tally ho. I'll do my best to accommodate you over here in the new world. I shouldn't have tried.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Watch your back.
Man, now that is a raid. Wow. Did you guys know that Total Biscuit is actually a innovation machine and a genius? He had that ancient mage tech set up before Strife Crow stole it and took it to the tournament as of late. How do you analyze a lost game to see what made it lose? It's sort of easy to see what plays are possible in a single turn, but when given multiple decisions, how do you know which is most correct? You don't. That's what makes the game hard. Over time, you start to make patterns in your head about what plays winning the games more often. But that's very susceptible to human mental error. Sometimes you watch other people and see what they would do, and hopefully a similar situation pops up.
Here we go.
But the truth is, the game is hard. I happen to draw really well. That Azure Drake on 5 is very good, since I didn't have a play on 5, and then I get Gadgets and Conceal. I was kind of scared to do the Coin Drake because I didn't have a good turn 5 play, but Azure Drake pops up again. It's nice when these things happen.
What to do? Time waits for no one.
That's rare.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Time waits for no one. I can see.
Alright. Thank you so much to those who watched Total Biscuit for joining in. There is a poll today. Emote Survivor. I'm gonna make room for a TSM emote as well as a thumbs up emote, just because I love using thumbs up emotes.
I will be your
So 2 of these emotes are going to get the axe, and you kind of get to decide. Kind of. Sort of. I'll keep the Drake, toss everything. Actually, I should keep the Shiv in case it's aggro. I just pretty much assumed it was Miracle.
The pleasure is mine.
And having the Shiv against Miracle isn't too bad, whereas against aggro, having it is very good. I've got what seems to be a very strong hand here. It is a very strong hand. It's turn 5 Azure Drake, turn 6 Auctioneer, turn 3 Earthen Ring Farseer. Oh, we've got a prep.
My eyes are open.
I was just thinking there might be some merit to putting this guy out in turn 4 and then chaining it into the Azure Drake into the Gadget Stand Coin Conceal, but probably not. Not even Gadget Stand Coin Conceal, but oh, turn 5 is actually it's either Coin Drake or I'm not entirely sure.
This guy's toast.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, so Gadget Coin Conceal is probably better than Drake here. Then again, he's got this blade with the Azure Drake out, so I'm going to choose an Azure Drake instead. I also don't have that many spells. Actually, I could Gadget Coin Conceal Prep Stat. That's really strong.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I don't have a Van Cleef. Should I add a second Cold Blood or a second Conceal or a second Prep or anything else? It really is your choice.
I got the best deal.
I would be tempted for a second Conceal, I guess. I mean, I already am tempted to do a second Conceal. I know it's a valid choice. Oh man, if I draw a... I'm probably going to go for the Edwin Van Cleef play here, which means I should shiv his face. It would have been really nice to draw a preparation to Azure Drake plus Blade Flurry, or a Deadly Poison. Both of those would have been quite lovely.
So many options.
There are two main choices, though. One is Sinister Strike Cold Blood. The other is Edwin Van Cleef.
Choose soon.
I changed my mind.
Time to pay.
The preparation, unfortunately, doesn't go into anything. I mean, I could have just Blade Flurried, since the next turn is Leroy, plus. Yeah, this is better than Edwin Van Cleef. It does the damage. Welcome Holo Fire to Valley 2. And Ben Pankhurst.
Choose soon. So many options.
We hunger for vengeance.
Well played.
It's like surprise I somehow don't have lethal on this.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, top deck as I said. Whatever. Alright, well it turns out that that was definitely the better play than Azure Drake. I guess the general rule of thumb is if you can cycle like 3+ cards, go for it. Especially if one of those is concealed. Although, and it was also anti Blade Flurry because the spell damage disappeared.
Valera versus Valera.
Watch your back. I will be your death.
Alright, I'll keep the Shiv as a hedge against aggro. and it's kind of like it's a replacement anyway, since it gets played and replaces itself. Welcome, Sips, to Valley Town.
I will be your death.
This is a really strong hand against aggro.
I will be your death.
Wow. The Sips, apparently. Very exciting.
Ha, this guy's toast.
I wonder.
My hand is good, but it's just like there are so many better hands. It's on the good side. I should be happy enough with that.
My eyes are open.
I want to save the backstab for the gadget sand.
Hey, lights out.
What was the other possible play there? Backstab, Shiv, dagger his face, re-dagger. And pros is you save an eviscerate for the face. The con is you use backstab instead of eviscerate. What? What have I done? Well, backstab is kind of great with the gadget stand there.
My eyes are open.
It's like I can sort of see that. Well, I'm backstabbing anyway, so it turns out that this would have been eviscerated normally, I think. Definitely no gadget stand value yet. It's worth the cold blood.
Hey, lights out.
Any plans for arena today? No, I'm probably gonna skip the arena because I've got a very short timeline on ranking up. Since in 5 days, for those of you just joining in, I am going to switch over to the Asia server and basically free to play off of the Naxxramas release. So it's going to be pretty cool. I haven't decided what class yet. I'm going to use whatever class I think is best based on the neutral cards you obtain through that. Oh man, if no backstab. Okay. Oh, it's no backstab, so that's good. You almost didn't have an answer, but I believe you drew into it. Doesn't really matter. It's not the best answer, so I should be happy. I think I must do the Gadgets and Sinister Strike Shadow Step. It's not great, but I have done a damage worth already. Just seeing the argument in chat is hilarious. It's like some sort of kind of voting scandal. Oh, I voted for the crab. Oh crap, that means I'm actually voting to remove the crab. It's like, really, guys?
The Brotherhood Shell Cafe.
Okay, so I do have 3, 4, 5, 7 at least.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Backstab. That's good. No, that's not that great. It'll be used. I'm actually quite close to lethal. One of the problems is I must hit that 10, and then I'm at 4 to die. Unless I think I can draw into preparation. How many preps have I used? I've used 0. So the dream is to eviscerate this, draw into preparation, and then Blade Flurry. If I miss, though, I lose the game. I don't lose the game. No, I do lose the game. Okay, if I draw prep, I still... Oh, right. I mean, there's no reason to hit Vanacleef. It hits me for 10 anyways. So just draw prep into eviscerate. I did not. That sucks.
Well played. Well played.
Most of them to show me that even if I killed Edmund, it wouldn't do it. Alright.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one.
Watch You're back.
I just realized that usually you only see this side of the face because I always stare in this general direction.
Job's done.
Random thought. While I was looking at my own haircut. Thanks, by the way, for your support of the Trump cut.
Pay attention, class.
Pretty scary opening. The goal is gonna be to Blood Mage Eviscerate, I guess. Yeah, that's scary.
I am ready to learn.
This is actually oh, he made the... Is that correct? Not buff?
Here we go.
It's possible that is simply incorrect. It's possible.
I've got the beast in my sights.
That big game hunter is gonna be able to take a swing at me, which does suck. But at least he might need to spend 2 mana to remove Thalnos this turn.
The light protects me.
Ugh.
Here we go.
Painful. Alright, I'm gonna play this awfully close to the cuff here.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I don't think the auctioneer is
Here
going to
we
survive.
go.
I don't even know if I'm going to survive. But it's quite a dilemma.
Pay attention, class.
I am ready to learn.
I'll sap this teacher. Mostly due to lack of other options. It is at least slightly nice that he didn't do any damage to me last turn, but I can feel my doom approaching. Welcome, Tree Pion to Value 10.
What to do? What to do?
And welcome back, Whiffed.
Pay attention, class.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, well, it's time for a miracle. Pretty much. I see no other option as my options are bad. So the goal is to draw into the Blade Flurry. And I wanted to do that first because I wasn't sure which target to backstab. As I still have faith. I have faith in you! I have faith! Ah. 2 damage, draw a card. I only take 1 more damage by hitting that in the face. After all. There's the flurry.
Here we go.
No, that was correct.
My greeting.
Well played.
Flurry would have saved me 3 health, which would have done anything. Unfortunately. What was so gross there? Was this turn 1 teacher? Is that still that game? Maybe. Yeah, it was that game.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Watch your back.
Yeah, it's so good to have you around, Sips. I must admit that I'm kind of in. How do I put this? I certainly know of you since you're super famous, but the type of stuff you do is different from my usual things. Words. We live in different worlds. But it's great to have you here. Welcome, Llama Gomez. Two, three, four. If I throw the fan of knives, then that's no good. I'm gonna need to backstab first and then fan. And we'll just whittle this Yeti down. I could also have sapped. I just drew it. Shiv. Kind of fortunate to draw the other Shiv. Kind of.
What to do? I must safeguard the land.
Drake. Fan SI, perhaps. That gets the most accomplished, I believe.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Here we go.
I wonder.
To Northrend!
My eyes are open.
Ha, this guy's toast.
It's so unusual how in Constructed, like, you just have 2 3/3s, and that's so strong. It's like, oh man, I've got 2 guys. I just keep finding it weird still. Welcome, S04E05 to Valley Town. I think it might be worth the conceal here. Earthen Ring Farseer. So this will do 14 damage over 2 attacks. I mean, conceal is doing basically 7 damage. That's pretty good.
So many.
Play Earthen Ring. Play Cold Blood. Play Conceal. Play Eviscerate. That's 3, 4, 6, 7. Don't play Deadly Poison.
My eyes are open.
It's more than 7 damage, it's actually 10. The Conceal.
Hey, lights out.
So I've got 10 damage, so he's at 15.
Too soon.
We can hit him down to 14. Seems like I will almost always do that unless I draw Guided Sand. Like, I still haven't drawn Guided Sand. Is the 1 damage going to be that I'm going to hold it? Okay, so he has just shown Face Up. Yo, I got Force Nature's Savage Roar, dog. Can you stop me? 2, 3, 5, 9. I've got 10, 16, 22 damage, which is unfortunately not enough.
So many options.
It's like, should I make the pro play and concede right now? To play for the possibility. So I am 4 damage off. Oh, no use in tears. Give it to me.
Well played.
Well played.
I give up.
Valera versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will be your death.
Alright, keep the Azure Drake and the Shiv. Shiv against the aggro, Drake against the mirror. I think he kept his entire hands. He's most like the aggro, but who knows? He must just have a really good hand. The good news is my hand is shaping up pretty well too. And I have the coin, which is the thing.
Ha, this guy's toast.
It took so long to train me that it was okay to get no value out of this SI7 agent. Still stings a little to this day to just toss it out there. But I'm like, okay, it's correct.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ha, this guy's toast.
3 mana, 3 3s, yeah? Good enough.
Here we go.
Yeah, we both got our turn 5 Drake backstab. Welcome, Ifrito to Valley 10.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Come on, conceal. Barring conceal. I think Earthen Ring, Fan of Knives, which means the other way around.
My eyes are open.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I don't have any defense against this. 11, 14, so we need 7 damage off of infinite cards. Not infinite, but... I don't know what exactly I'm looking for, but it's gonna have to be amazing. You never know, maybe their hand is all minions. That's like the only hope. One step behind. That's weird. These stats.
Your soul shall be mine.
Watch your back.
Alright, I'll keep the backstab. Alright, hope it's aggro. Okay, well, my stat thing tracked that unusually, but... Alright.
I wonder.
It's time for a little blood.
So this is pretty nice. I've got the luxury of choice here. I can go Blood Mage Backstab, which is pretty good. But the problem is the next turn after that. Oh no, the next turn after that I've got Dagger Deadly. This is good. It's just I would ideally like to use SI7 Agent with Backstab, but I mean this is really good. As is.
Put this apple on your head.
Here we go.
I could always conceal SI7. I don't think it's quite that important though. That works pretty well.
Here we go.
More soul.
That was a key difference. I think SI7 Agent may have been better there.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Whoa. So there's two main choices, Azure Drake, Prep, Eviscerate, or Eviscerate, Stab, SI7 Agent.
So many options.
I like clearing his stuff out more.
Here we go.
Ha, this guy's toast.
The subtle difference has caused a swing in tempo. Suppose last turn I had played the SI7 instead of a dagger. This turn, I go Azure Drake, Prep, this. Doesn't actually change much. Interesting.
I got the best deals
Hey,
anywhere.
lights out.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Alright, so preparation, if nothing else, allows the SI7 Agent to combo. Interesting. Alright, not the best, but should still be fine. Oh, I can play Azure Drake to draw a card. It means the next spell is free. Is that worth it? Yeah, probably. That was worth it. Oh man. Just gotta believe.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go. I'll meet you soon.
So the point of sub chat is, like, I've tried to think about how to describe it. I just had this analogy, like, you can set your sub chat to the usual, which is like just a coliseum, and then like no one knows what everyone's saying, and that's not bad. It's just, hold on, let me do this before. I don't actually have lethal still, right? Think not. No. So that's 6, 8, 11. How do I not have 6, 8? That's kind of weird. Okay, so I'm gonna do Shiv, Fan of Knives, 2, 5, and then we'll see from there. Is that lethal now? 8, 14, yes.
Here we go.
You can have two different atmospheres. One is like the cheering coliseum, where like no one really knows what's being said, and then there's just like every so often the crowd cheers in one direction, and, like one message is repeated, and that's not bad. The other direction is like a nice, comfy, cozy room where you're kind of having some conversation. Some can be directed towards me, and I prefer the latter. But I fully recognize that both chat styles are fine.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Watch your back.
Part of me wants to keep Backstab SI7 Agent. Part of me wants to dig for Drake. And Gadget. These are two great cards in the early game. But he did replace all three cards. I think that will affect my judgment.
My greetings.
The pleasure is mine.
Not affect my judgment, will affect my decision. Okay, so I have turn 4 and turn 5 set up. If I can save the backstab for turn 4, that would be ideal, since I get to backstab for Trey. It's a nice pickup.
Are open.
Considering how often I cast like a 3-drop on 3, and it's just like, it does nothing, I wonder if there would be some better 3-drop. I mean, it's too late to innovate on Miracle.
Bingo!
It's never too late, I should say. Okay, Coin Drake. Prep Fan? Coin trick, backstab, prep fan. It's a bit much. Alternative is to deadly poison, backstab, hit, fan of knives. That's better.
Here we go.
Or I should say, I think that's better. Whether or not it is better is up for debate.
I must safeguard the land. I wonder.
This thing is only a 2 attack. I shouldn't expend too many resources to kill it. Okay, well that is good though.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Throw the backstab out first. Conceal will always occur, and I might save the coin for next turn. I may also save the preparation. I will.
Here we go.
I don't even have to hit that. The next turn it will probably be randomly killed through things happening.
So many options.
There's a little bit of a breakthrough, like just because there's a guy out, you don't need to kill it.
Nature will rise against you.
Oh, that is a disaster.
So many options.
Okay, so I have 4 damage here. And I'm going to prepare this. I'll play this Edwin Van Cleef, I guess, since I'm now desperate.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
You soon.
Oh man, that was a huge blow.
I must safeguard the land.
I probably prefer that hitting me. Yes, I do. I'm 1 damage short of killing it. Well, Blade Flurry Eviscerate. So does that mean I should shiv the face? Yes. That's too bad. Could have shivved it twice. I guess I shivved the face again. Sap isn't good enough.
Truth is my shield.
Come on, Leroy Jenkins. 1 in 10. It's not bad. Alright, I do need to sap this. The problem is, suppose he replays it and he plays BGH, then I lose. The problem also is I do need to sap it to have a better chance of surviving. But if I attack that, he goes down to 13. Suppose I Shadow Step, that's 3 mana. So that means I have 6 mana. Okay.
So many
Wait, no, because... Oh yes. No. I have 4 mana. It's not good enough. Alright. I was thinking about Shadow Step to draw a card, but I'm going to decline to do that. I think it was definitely worth consideration. Do I think there's a skill difference between myself and players like Kalento/Forsen playing ladder? Yes, there is. They're far better.
I wonder.
I don't like to admit it, but it's true. I'm hoping Nax Ramus evens out the scales a bit, because they'll lose a bit of their footing on what to expect. They just have such a good idea of what is going on out there. Okay, I've got my 1 in 9 chance of winning. In actuality, it's higher than that. Does this do it? I set him to 4. No, not quite. Shockingly, this is not lethal. Oh wait, it is. Duh.
Ha, this guy's toast. Hey, lights out. Ha, this guy's toast.
Leroy
Lights out.
Agent.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Good enough.